So I'm from Ireland. Confideal is a kind of unique project. It's kind of Russian brains based in Ireland, and it's one of the first companies to sign up as a member of the Blockchain Association of Ireland. So I'm very proud to be included in the advisory team, along with the guys who are here today. Confideal is a smart contracts platform. This isn't going to be rocket science for anyone that's in the room here. I think smart contracts as a concept you all understand. Most of you use them probably in your own platform, and for anyone that's trying to hire people to get them involved in the project, to do programming for that, you'll understand that it's increasingly difficult to find people to get on your team, and increasingly expensive. So this is kind of where we step in with Confideal. We're partnering with several people in the room through their ICO process, and we're actually about to be launching an ICO launcher. So this is part of the whole bigger picture. So it's we look at the problems. We all know about the stories about the IBMs, Maersk, the Hyperledger, these huge, big, high-profile, multi-country collaborations involving billion-dollar projects across multiple countries, and not necessarily something that we can all afford to do on our own. So how do you dip your toe? If you're in an organization that's been told to go out and look at blockchain, how do we implement blockchain in our own organization? Smart contracts are one of the early identifiable value-adding uses of blockchain, applications of blockchain. So we've put together a kind of off-the-peg, templated smart contract platform, just plug and play. Not rocket science. You could go into the details, but there's no point. So the solution, build a service to help ordinary users make agreements on smart contracts using Ethereum blockchain. So for everyday businesses, we're looking at B2B, B2C, C2C, person to person. This is something that anyone who's non-technical can just pick up, get involved with, and start playing around with. So the benefits for the consumers, again, I don't need to go. The benefits of smart contracts, I think, is one of the things that have drawn most attention to the blockchain space, outside of cryptocurrency, obviously, but looking at fast remittance, remote contract execution, etc. Consumers, yeah, C2C, B2C, B2B, again, it's a plug-and-play, agnostic platform that anyone can pick up and use. So the sky is the limit. One of the most common questions we get is how complicated can the contracts get? As complicated as you like. You can daisy chain them, you can have one executing after the other. You all know this, but so there's nothing kind of groundbreaking. It's kind of an interesting one when you're surrounded by some of these kind of, literally world-changing sorts of technologies. Some I'm actually happy to say I'm involved with Playkey and hacking as well in an advisory capacity, so I'm kind of torn today. But so yeah, I mean, the Confideal ecosystem, you can take a look at there. Again, it's just a graphic to demonstrate what we all probably already know. There is a benefit to using smart contracts. There's also an expense. This is a way that you can remove a lot of the expense with all the benefit. So the business model, again, trying to keep it as simple as possible. A simple 1% commission is withdrawn from each transaction. Now, if there is a dispute that can't be settled in the predetermined parameters of the contract, we have real life arbitration. So these are real people that we're screening, that we're going through a process right now of building up a team of people who will help dispute resolution. Again, real world solution, real people solving this. When technology fails, the people step in. The team, like I say, Andrei Vyberatsky, it's a bit of an international team. Andrei is based over in Spain, or Catalonia, I suppose now, technically. Peter Belousov is here, standing at the back. The CEO is going to be joining me in Ireland to domicile where we domicile. And yeah, so the rest of the team, again, a very strong bunch of guys coming out of Siberia, where we all know the cold, hard devs come from. There you go. A very attractive bunch of people there. Some of them you might see, Anton, obviously, and Peter Bell. There's very little else to add. I think I could make this more complicated or pretend that there's some magic behind this, but really, this is all straightforward stuff. You all know what it is, and you will all be looking to use smart contracts somewhere in your own platform, I guarantee, for all the ICOs in the room. When you find it expensive and you can't find those developers, come and give us a call. We'd be happy to do business with you. Thanks very much.